Bangkok Metropolitan police officer gets bail after admitting he killed his pretty wife unintentionally. 32-year-old Pim Chadaporn Phu Yam Sai was reported dead from a gunshot wound to the left temple on Saturday. Questions and concerns were raised by relatives and friends of the young 32-year-old woman and mother after the main suspect claimed her death was due to suicide. A Bangkok City police officer was today granted bail in connection with the killing of his second wife on Saturday in Bangkok. After his release from detention, he told the media that he was sorry for what had happened but claimed it was a tragedy that was unintended. It is reported that police did not object to bail on the basis that Lieutenant Caral Boonkong had cooperated with police investigators while rejecting any charge that he intentionally killed his relationship partner. He was released by the court on a surety of 500,000. Earlier, on Saturday, when the tragedy occurred, he had told the victim's mother that the death was one of suicide until he changed his story as evidence mounted against such a theory. Rising tensions between the couple. Rising tensions between the young Bangkok police officer and his second wife spilt over on Saturday afternoon, leaving the beautiful and able young woman shot dead with a .45 caliber bullet lodged in her left temple. Initially, her boyfriend told investigators that it was a case of suicide, but yesterday, investigating police officers revealed that he had admitted responsibility for the killing. Lieutenant Caral, originally from Lampong, is the deputy head of investigation at Wang Tong Long Police Station. He has been dubbed in the Thai media as Captain Boy. Friends and family of Ms. Pim did not accept that she could have taken her life with her own hands. Before Monday's breakthrough, friends and family of Ms. Pim Chadaporn Phu Yam Sai were quick to suggest to investigating police authorities that the death of the victim from suicide was highly unlikely. The woman was simply too positive and committed to life, they argued. Another reason for this was that relatives of the woman were aware of ongoing tensions between her and Police Lieutenant Caral, with whom she had a relationship and a child. Policeman was already married with 3 children. The reason for the tension was that it turned out that the young police officer was already married and had 3 children with his first wife. It is understood that at one point, the policeman had to return to his first family but had maintained his relationship with the beautiful 32-year-old. Friend tells of a powerful, strong and determined young woman who did not approve of suicide. A friend of Ms. Pim, who worked with her as a pretty hostess, described a cheerful woman who was diligent in her work and capable of making money for herself and her child. She specifically recalled the victim having little sympathy for those who do succumb to suicide. She also recalled that the young mother was so strong that she gave birth to her baby alone near the stairs of the home that she shared with her boyfriend. Relatives aware of rising tensions between the couple over Lieutenant Caral's first family. Relatives of the woman told police that she often engaged in social media conversations online and described a relationship that was often bad-tempered and tempestuous. Over the weekend, relatives who visited the scene where Ms. Pim was found told police that a theory that the young woman committed suicide could not stand up. Ms. Pim was right-handed and could not have shot herself in the left temple. The woman was killed on Saturday afternoon at the accommodation she shared with her policeman boyfriend in the Bangkok area of Bangkok. The junior police officer later called her mother to the scene and said that her daughter had committed suicide. Police authorities urged those with concerns about the case to have patience over the weekend. On Sunday, police responded to concerns being raised by the family and the public that the death was suspicious. Police authorities stressed that a proper investigation was underway, including an examination of the crime scene in secret amid claims that the body of Ms. Pim had been removed too quickly. Several police officers were reported to be taking an interest in the investigation on Monday, including top officers in charge of Bangkok's Metropolitan Division 4. These included the Director, Police Major General Therphong Wongrat, Deputy Director, Police Colonel Siddhak Srisatha Charonrat, and the Director of Lad Frio Police Station. Young policeman reported to have confessed in tears to the killing but claimed it was unintended. Finally, on Monday, it was reported that Police Lieutenant Caral had confessed to being responsible for the death of his second wife. He is understood to have broken down as he recalled for investigating officers what happened on Saturday. He had returned home from duty. He had been sitting and drinking downstairs when Ms. Pim came down. When she returned upstairs to her bedroom, the policeman followed her and made to lie down with her. She rejected him and instead walked downstairs where she lay on a sofa. The police officer followed her and the heated quarrel ensued. He said he picked up the gun to intimidate her. He didn't think it was loaded with ammunition and he ended up killing her. Ongoing forensic investigation into the death. Police had put it to him that from scientific tests on the bullet wound that Ms. Pym suffered, it had been deduced the projectile was directed at her from an 85-degree angle from her left-hand side, meaning that suicide would have been impossible for a right-handed woman. It is understood that police are still collecting scientific and forensic evidence in the case despite the admission by the young policeman that he killed his lover by accidental shooting in a heated quarrel. Further reading. Mother of woman who murdered her father and cut off his penis says she was sexually abused by the victim. Nakhon Si Thammarat woman denies murdering her own daughter over a land dispute on April 11 at her home. Gangster murders older man over illicit sexual relationship with his wife while held in prison on charges. Police probe mental health of suspected murderer who killed his wife and stepson in Mahasarakam. Yabba yabba don't. Another murder in Petalung province this week linked to the evil drug now rife. Crazed man kills two in night of bloody murder in Nakhon Ratchasima on Sunday, including ex-wife. Israeli wife murderer trying to evade Thai immigration blacklist back in prison where he belongs. Thai man brutally murders the man who took his wife as his own in a country that lives off passion. Nightmare tale of 45-year-old Udon Thani man who killed his drunk wife last Saturday night with a wood plank.